I mean, I'd never considered in the past that I could be to blame for anything. But maybe it's true. Perhaps this is of my own doing, because for the first time in a long time, I got excited. I felt something when I watched the Suicide Squad trailer. I got excited. I thought this looks fun. And I wanted to play a Batman game because of it. So I just reached for the nearest Batman game and played it, and it was this. It was Batman Forever for the SEGA Genesis. And now I want to reach for the nearest human and strangle it. But then it came to my attention that I've already reviewed this. I reviewed it for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And I didn't even remember doing that. I don't remember most of what I've done here on the How long has this channel been going on? What, 5 years? I've blocked out most of the last 5 years of my life for my own sanity and well-being. And a lot of good that's doing me. So I popped this game in, and I got no further than the second screen of the first level before I was already stuck and asking myself the same questions that I'd asked myself years ago about this game. And that's when I realized, where have I gotten? I'm in the same, I don't have the answers. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still right here, dying alive. Literally, emotionally, and psychologically decaying. I'm really thirsty. I mean, I literally sat there, yet again, once again, for 20 minutes, trying to figure out how to get to the hallway above me. There's no steps, there's no fireman's pole, there's nothing. All you have to do, it turns out, is use Batman's grappling hook. But how do you use Batman's grappling hook? That's a great question, because it's a complete cluster of a mechanic. I don't even know how I did it. I think it's like B and C on the Genesis pad, plus you have to push up, plus you have to swing, and then you have to pull yourself up. It's unbelievable. I had no idea what I was doing. It was like sitting down to read a book, and then realizing I don't know how to read. So I finally get into the hallway above me, which is where I'm supposed to go. And then I finally progress, and now I'm on the third screen, and things are happening. But then I get to the point where now I have to drop down the hallway. I've figured out how to go up. Not really, but I got up. It happened. Now I need to figure out how to get down. And I don't know how to do it. That's the thing with this game. It's not that doing anything is hard or challenging. It's just figuring out what you're supposed to do and how to do it. How do I get down the hallway? I don't know. And to this, I still don't know. I did it, but the only way I did it was I was just pushing buttons. I don't know how it happened. I was just mashing buttons on the controller, mashing the controller off of my face like this, and all of a sudden, I went down. How the hell it happened? I don't know! So now you're at a point where you've wasted at least 40 minutes of your life trying to figure out how to go up and down. You're basically an infant at this point. This game turns you into an infant, and you remember what it's like to not know how to communicate, to not know how to walk, to not understand what was happening in your diaper. All these feelings come rushing back to you. And then it gets to a point where you're still in the first level, and the game's already run out of ideas. It's like, hey, it wonders to itself, what more can I do to this poor sick bastard? And it answers its own question by taking away your eyesight. You get to this hallway where all of a sudden everything's black and you can't see. It's a dead end. So you walk back into the other hallway. Oops, nothing there. Thought I missed something. No, because that would indicate that there was some design thought put into this, and there wasn't. You didn't miss anything. There's nothing to miss. So you walk back into the black area, nothing there. Walk back out, nothing there. I walked back into the black area a 17th time before, by accident, probably because I was just bashing the controller with my fist, all of a sudden I fell through the ground. I don't know how it happened. I don't know where it happened. There's an invisible hole in the ground that you have to fall through. The enemies can knock you back a screen. You walk forward, you're fighting an enemy, they hit you, it knocks you back onto the screen you just came from. Then you walk back into the screen, and the enemies magically have all their health back, and you have to start the fight over again. Actually, I have a confession to make. This game made me so numb with anger that I didn't want to press further, I decided it was dangerous to do so. So, I decided to use people to review the game for me. I asked all of our viewers on Twitter to say something funny about this game, and I would just say that in the video, and here's what I got. Batman Forever trapped in hell. Batman Forever, more like Batman Never. This game was so bad that including bat nipples would have been an improvement. These are the people that talk shit to me. These are the people that in the comments right now are writing these snide little comments about my review. They're the ones saying I do a bad job. You think this job's easy? Ha! Leave it to the professionals, guys. Actually, the thing about the nipples was good. I'm gonna write that one down. And the bad guys don't even look like bad guys. Like, you're supposed to be in Arkham Asylum or the prison. Like, none of these people look like prisoners. They don't look like they're in prison. They look like they're there to paint the prison. They look like painters. They look like the Help. Only in this Help, there's no Bryce Dallas Howard. So there is no point. And why is Batman walking around with his dukes up? What is this? Why does he walk around like this? He just walks around. What is that? In Batman Forever, Batman was played by Val Kilmer, not Charlie Chaplin. The game's just so impossibly clunky and stupid. It's so clunky. I guess they took the Mortal Kombat engine, and then they thought someone had the brilliant idea to let's put that into an action platformer beat 'em up thing. Ha! Real good idea. Real good thinking there, Acclaim. They actually knew what they were doing, I think. Even back then, they were thinking next level. They were affecting the future in the past. They said, hey, let's put this fighting game engine that's already clunky into the engine and we'll make a platformer, we'll make a beat 'em up out of it. Ha! And then in the future, someone will just go completely crazy trying to make sense of it and they'll lose the ability to see. I can't see anything. I can't see the ceiling. And why is he so slow? Why is Batman so slow? He's supposed to be like a ninja. He's supposed to be the Dark Knight. He's moving in this game like he has arthritis in every possible joint. He's moving like he's 126 years old. It's supposed to be Val Kilmer, not Charlie Chaplin. Now I'm reusing jokes, but at this point, look at me. Do I look like I care? The game's so bad, and your suggestions on Twitter were so terrible. Do I look like I care? Bat nipples. See, I'm a guy of simple tastes. I like dynamite and gunpowder and gasoline. Everything burns. And hopefully this game will too, because as soon as we're done here today, I'm going to go outside and set the cartridge on fire. Oh, you look nervous. You want to talk about scars? I have scars. Emotional scars. You want to know how I got them? Batman Forever for the SEGA Genesis.